Okay. It's so nice to see everyone. Happy Wednesday. Favorite day of the week. Hope everyone is doing well today. We've had a good stretch of weather, so that's really made a difference for me. I've really enjoyed being outside and just relaxing in the sun. So hopefully everyone's getting a chance to get outside and enjoy the weather. I'm planning on starting a vegetable garden, which I've never done before. So if anybody has any tips on that, let me know for sure. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna use a strap today. So if you have a yoga strap, let's put it together. If you are using something else for a strap, no worries. We will show you how to use it that way if you're not connected here. So just put your strap together and we'll put it to the side. Since you're all muted, if you'd like to play your own music during the live class, feel free. And we're going to start laying down on your back. So feel free to use anything to make you more comfortable. If you want to put a blanket under the head, or a pillow or a cushion under the legs. You can have the legs out straight if you'd like, or you can have the knees bent. You can take the feet a little bit wider than the hips and let the knees touch. So just take a few moments here to settle into your practice. So the eyes are closed. And we're just going to try to connect to the present moment. So connecting to right here and right now. So taking notice of what you're feeling. Notice how you're feeling. Notice your breathing. Seeing if you can start to breathe a little bit deeper than you normally do. So right away, the nervous system will start to relax as you take nice, full, deep breaths in through the nose and full exhales out of the mouth. Relaxing the muscles in the face, softening the space between the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw. You can rock the back of your head left to right a little bit, starting to ease into the neck. Feel your shoulders move down away from your ears. Nice and open through the chest. You can feel the rise and fall of the belly as you breathe. Feel supported through the back and hips. So we'll take a nice breath in. Let's reach the arms up overhead. Tops of the hands are going to reach for the floor behind you. And you can have your hands gently on the floor. You can have your arms kind of like a circle. So your elbows are relaxed out to the sides a little bit. Excuse me. And just pause here. Feeling the shoulder blades on the floor. And then from here, we'll take the feet straight up. So the feet are going to reach straight up towards the ceiling. Backs of the legs starting to lengthen a little bit. Ground down through your back. And just feel nice and open here so that you can fill up your lungs as you inhale and empty as you exhale. So we're going to take 3 breaths together here. A nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we're going to hug the knees into the chest. Option to bring your forehead to your knees. Inhale again, arms reach up, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. One more breath, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. And just pause here with the knees drawn in. You can lift your forehead towards your knees, getting a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Feeling your spine supported by the floor beneath you, and the thighs pressing into the belly. Take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly release. Relax the head, relax the feet down on the floor. We're going to reach for your strap. So if you have a yoga strap, the buckle's going to be away from you. You want the tail to be going down so that you can adjust your strap. And then you want to take the loop around your head and behind your shoulder blades, and the right foot is going in the strap. So if you don't have a yoga strap and you're just using a belt or something that you need to hold on to, try to gently hold the strap with an easy grip and slide the hands down so your upper arms are on the floor. You want to keep your shoulders relaxed here. So if you're using a yoga strap, the right foot is in. The leg does not need to be straight. You just want to feel a nice stretch in the back of the right leg. The blood is flowing down the leg. If you can be hands-free, your arms can be out to the sides. And then just an easy breath here. You can let the left leg go straight along the floor, starting to get into your hip flexor if that feels okay. Eyes can be closed. And just take a few really nice deep breaths here. So this part of the practice at the beginning can be very meditative, where you just connect to your breathing. If the mind starts to wander, you can count your breath. I like just sticking to the count of 4. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. As you inhale, pause, and then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. So just take your time here to connect to your breathing. If you want to feel a little bit more in the leg, you can always tighten the strap. You can reach your right heel up towards the ceiling. So from here, you're going to take your right hand, place it on the right hip. So we're not going to open to the right today. We're just going to let the right leg cross over to the left. So your right leg can softly bend as you start to reach the leg over a little bit to the left. Doesn't have to go too far. Take a few deep breaths here to start, and then start to feel if you can straighten your right leg. If you can't, then keep the knee soft. Maybe you turn your head over your right shoulder and breathe deeply here. So try to feel the right shoulders down, the right hip is down. This is the IT band. This is the whole outside the right leg. It gets very tight. So you can use your right hand to support the right hip, even pressing the hip away from your body to get a little more length in the torso. If you want to tilt your toes down a little, you can. Pause here and breathe. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's bring the leg back to center. We're going to release the strap, hug the right knee into the chest. Just pause here for a moment. We'll reach the hands behind the right thigh. As you inhale, just reach your right foot up towards the ceiling. Press your thigh into your hands. As you exhale, bend the knee. Press your thigh into your belly. Inhale, press the right foot up towards the ceiling. Thigh into the hands, release the shoulders. Exhale, right knee draws into the chest. One more time. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, hug the right knee in. We'll bend the left knee so the left foot is on the floor. We'll cross the right ankle over the left leg above the knee. A gentle sway left to right with the shape of your legs. So just gently going from one side to the other. Maybe you go all the way to the left and your right foot touches down. You don't have to go that far. Maybe you go all the way to the right. Just take this gentle. You're starting to feel a little more open in the back. The back is lifting off the floor a little bit. So go smooth and slow. And then we'll come back to center. 3 options here to open the hip. Right hand on the right knee and just guide the right knee away from the body. A little bit deeper, you can scoot your left foot closer to your left hip and keep the left foot down. If you want to go a little deeper, you can reach for the back of your left thigh and draw the left knee into your chest. So you can stay right here, a gentle sway left to right with the legs. Let the shoulders come down away from the ears. If you want to feel a little bit more, you can flex your right foot. You can let the whole shape of your legs sway a few inches to the left. And you can hug the left knee in towards your left shoulder. And then let's just pause here and connect to that deep breathing. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. Being able to breathe with ease, relaxing through the neck and shoulders, keeping the face relaxed. Space between the top teeth and the bottom teeth so you can relax the jaw. We'll take one more deep breath in here, and then as you exhale, let's just release the hands. The left foot comes down to the floor. A gentle spinal twist, 3 options. You can release the right foot, let the right foot come down to the floor, just let the left knee open to the left. Arms reach away from each other. A little bit deeper, both feet on the floor, legs separated, both legs gently drop over to the left. And a little bit deeper, the right thigh crosses over the left thigh, hips scoot over to the right, legs drop over to the left. So just see what version works for you today. If you're trying not to deeply twist, then keeping the leg upright will help. For me, I'm coming into a very deep twist today, really good for digestion. Last night was Cinco de Mayo. I ate a lot of food that I don't normally eat, and I felt really gross. So, I made chicken carnitas, nachos, delish. Anyway, I'm paying for it today. So, coming into a deep twist here. Really lengthening through the belly, through the rib cage. You can turn your head over your right shoulder. Increasing the blood flow to the internal organs. Also releasing any tension in the low back. We'll take one more really nice deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, we'll bring the legs back to center, uncross the legs, even out the hips, draw the knees into the chest. We'll take 3 deep breaths together here. Inhale, arms reach up and back, feet lift. Exhale, out of the mouth, hug the knees in. Inhale, arms reach up and back, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees in. One more time. Inhale, arms reach up, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. Pause here with the knees in. Forehead to the knees. Shoulders pull down away from the ears. Belly draws in and down. So feeling as though maybe we're creating a little bit of tension here. So we're kind of tightening up everything. Tightening up, bringing the forehead to the knees. The belly is in, the thighs pressing into the belly, and then feeling a really nice release when you drop the head and drop the feet down. And then from here, we'll take the left foot into the strap. So if you have the loop, have it high up on your back. If you're holding the strap, have the hands down low so your upper arms are supported by the floor. Soft bend in the knee is fine. You're better off having your foot up with a bend than straight way out in front. So find the shape of this pose that works for you. The right leg can go straight along the floor only if that feels okay. Arms can be out to the sides. You can rock the head left to right gently to release the neck. Let the eyes be closed. Soft muscles in the face. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Feel the rise and fall of your chest and belly as you breathe. If the mind starts to wander, you can always bring it back to the breath and adding a count if you'd like. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4 to fill up. Pause. And then empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping that steady, deep breath going, we'll take the left hand onto the left hip. Even press the thigh, the hip, away from you so that you get a nice stretch here. And then the leg is going to gently reach over to the right. You might need to soften the knee to start. And then just a gentle press of the bottom of the foot into the strap. Maybe trying to get a little more length in the leg. See if it can go a little bit straighter. Don't worry if it's not straight, and don't worry if it's not going over too far. We're starting to ease into the IT band, the whole outside of the left leg, which connects to tightness in the low back and the hips. So just starting to really release here. If the breath gets shorter because the pose is a little more challenging, just bring it back. Bring it back to that connection that you felt at the beginning of the practice. You can tilt your toes down a little bit. You can straighten the leg a little bit more. You can reach the leg a little bit more over to the right. Stay grounded down in the left hip and the left shoulder. Take a nice full deep breath in here. As you exhale, let's bring the leg back to center. Take your foot out of the strap. Hug the knee into the chest. We'll take the hands underneath the thigh. Interlace them. And then just 3 breaths here. Inhale, Lengthen the left leg. Push the thigh forward, shoulders pull down. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen the left leg straight up. Exhale, knee towards the chest. One more time like that. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, left thigh into the belly. Let's bend the left knee, the right knee, so the right foot comes onto the floor. Left ankle crosses over the right leg above the knee. A gentle sway left to right with the shape of your legs. You don't have to make this big, it can be small. If you're comfortable going a little bit bigger, you can. Just a few times, back and forth, opening up the back. Letting the blood flow through the hips and legs. And then we'll come back up to center. Again, those three options. You can gently guide your left knee forward. You can draw your right foot closer into your seat. Or you can reach for the back of the right thigh and lift the right knee towards the chest. Whatever version you're in, you're trying to relax the muscles around the hip, while you're continuing to breathe with ease. So check in. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulders. You can draw the right knee a little bit over to the right and pull gently the right knee in towards your right shoulder. Maybe you flex the left foot. Pause here and breathe, getting nice and deep into the left hip. Take one more full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's release. Let the right foot come down to the floor. We're going to come into the spinal twist. So if you're not twisting deep, the left foot comes down to the floor, left knee stays where it is. Just let the right knee open to the right. A little bit deeper, both knees drop over to the right. A little bit deeper, left thigh crosses over the right thigh, hips scoot over to the left, legs drop over to the right, left shoulder stays down. Arms can reach away from each other. Your right hand can rest on the outside of your left knee. Breathe deeply here. Opening up around the rib cage. Getting deep into the belly with your breath. Feel both shoulder blades down on the floor. Getting a nice twist through the spine. And a nice twist through the belly. One more full breath in here in the twist. And then as you exhale, let's come back to center. Even out the hips. Uncross the legs if they're crossed. Hug the knees into the chest. 3 breaths together. Inhale, arms reach up and back. Feet lift towards the ceiling. Exhale, out of the mouth. Hug the knees into the chest with the option to lift the forehead. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale. Hug the knees in. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, hug the knees in. From here, we're going to make our way up. So you can either roll to one side and press yourself up, or you can rock front to back to bring yourself up. We'll take the strap off. Have it pushed to the side. You don't need it anymore. And you're going to make your way onto hands and knees. So coming onto hands and knees, Feel free to put something under your knees if you want a little extra support. And we're going to come right into a child's pose. So the knees are going to go wide. Big toes are going to touch. Hips are going to sink down towards your heels. We'll start with the palms on the floor and forearms down on the floor. Hands reaching out in front, forehead draws down to the mat. If you need to modify and the forehead doesn't touch the mat, you can either put a block under your forehead or you can stack your fists and rest your forehead on to the stacked fists. Thinking about getting a little bit into the neck here, lengthening the spine, opening the hips. Little deeper, press the palms down, lift the forearms, pull back through the center of your back. Little deeper, pads of the fingers press down into the floor as you lift your palms so that your hands look like little tents or spiders. Letting the head sink down to the mat, in between your arms, the upper arms. Deep in the shoulder blades. Fill up when you inhale. Maybe you lift the head off of the mat and then exhale, sink down. Let the head melt down to the floor. 2 more breaths like that if you'd like. Inhale, lift the head, push the fingertips forward, hips back. Exhale, lower the head down. One more time. Inhale, lift the head so it's level with your arms. Pull the shoulders back. And then exhale, lower down. And then when you're ready, we'll take the palms down to the floor, lift the hips, and we'll come into tabletop. So we have the knees are underneath the hips. Shoulders are over the wrists. We're just going to take a few breaths here. We're going to take your right hand. As you inhale, just lift the right hand up towards the ceiling. So you're twisting a little bit to the right. And then exhale, thread the right hand through, soft left elbow, and just hover. So you're hovering. The shoulder doesn't need to touch the floor. Inhale, come up, lift the right arm. And then exhale, just thread the right arm through, hover. It's like you're handing the person next to you a plate. Inhale, lift, that right shoulder blade goes back. Exhale, thread through, hover, and then come back to center. Right hand comes down. Left hand, inhale, lift through the shoulder blade, the right hand lifts up. Exhale, thread it through, really reach across, shoulders hovering off the floor. Good. Inhale, lift and open, really create space in the chest. Exhale, thread through, reach the fingertips, soft right elbow. One more time. Inhale, lift, open, and exhale, thread through. You're low, but you're hovering. And then come back to center. So when we're at center here, we're going to take 3 breaths, moving the spine. So curl the toes under as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. As you exhale, tuck and round. Press the tops of the feet and the hands down into the floor. Inhale, curl the toes under, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck and round. Really push the floor down. One more time like that. Inhale, curl the toes under, lift and open through the chest. Exhale, tops of the feet press down, round the back. And then come back to neutral spine here. So we're going to keep this flowing and moving with the breath. So we're going to add movement to the breath. So as you inhale, right hand reaches forward, left foot reaches back. That's your inhale. We'll take this first one slow. Your exhale is the right elbow coming into your left knee. That's your exhale. Inhale, reach your right hand forward, left foot back. Exhale, place the right hand down, the left knee down. Other side. Slowly with the breath. Inhale, lift the left hand forward, right foot back. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, lengthen away from each other. Exhale, left hand comes down, right knee comes down. Other side. Inhale, reach away from each other. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the back. Inhale, reach away, belly is strong. Exhale, hand and knee come down. Other side. Inhale, left hand, right foot reaches away, belly strong. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hand and knee come down. One more time, both sides. I'm just going to call out the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale down. Other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. Inhale, extend. Exhale down. Child's pose. This time take the tops of the hands and rest them by your feet. Let your forearms and shoulders relax. You can turn your forehead left to right on the mat. You can rock your hips left to right a little bit. You can flex the wrists so letting the tops of the hands come down and then stretch up. They make circles with the wrists. And then from here, we're going to come back up to center, coming onto hands and knees. You're just going to pivot your right foot to the right. Left foot goes straight back. You're going to roll to the arch side of your left foot and lift the left hand up towards the ceiling. So we're pausing here for a moment. We're going to take 3 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to take your left hand and thread it down through underneath your right arm. Belly is strong. Inhale, come up, let that left arm lift. Exhale, thread it through, getting a nice twist through the spine. One more time like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread through. And then come on back up. That left hand lifts. Couple options here. You can take your right ankle, cross it in front of your left. If you want to try to go a little deeper here, you're going to scoot your right foot under your left so your arches of your big toe part of your foot, the arches are touching. And then if you want to, you can lift your left leg. So you don't have to. You can keep it down. You can have the ankle crossed in front. Just building strength here. Taking a nice full breath in. And then when you're ready, come on back down. We'll come on to the knees. Let your hips sink down towards your ankles. Come up onto your shins. We're going to take your hands behind your back. Interlace them. Press the knuckles down. Chin lifts. Shoulders pull back. If this is uncomfortable on the ankles or the feet, you can bring your head down and lift the knuckles up and back. So you can either be down or you can be up. It's up to you. Catch your breath. This is getting a nice stretch in the tops of the ankles. Opening up the shoulders, giving your wrists a break, getting a nice stretch in the wrists. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back onto hands and knees. So hands and knees, we're going to pivot the left foot off of your mat. Right leg goes straight back, roll to the arch of your right foot. Right hand lifts up towards the ceiling. So we're building a lot of strength here in the left arm and shoulder. We're getting a nice twist and moving with breath. Take a full breath in. Exhale, thread the right arm under the left. Just getting a little twist in the spine here. Inhale, lift that right arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread it through. And then inhale, lift, come on back up. You can stay here. You can cross your left ankle in front of the right ankle. You can stack your feet so the left foot's on the bottom, the right foot's on the top. You can lift your right foot. These are all just options. We're building strength here, focus, and balance. Be able to breathe, and then when you're ready, come on back down. Knees are on the floor, tops of the feet are on the floor, hips sink back. Come on up if you can. This time, take the arms up overhead, interlace them, and push the palms up. Palms are up, shoulders are down. If you're not okay on tops of your feet, just roll to one side and bring the feet in front if you need to. It's okay if you're not okay on the knees. So you're either on the knees or you've rolled over to one side and you're on your seat. Being here, we're just gonna draw some length in the left side of the body as you reach over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left. Shifting your hips over to the right a little bit. Lengthening. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, center. Arms come down. Child's pose. So sink your hips down towards your heels. Arms reach out in front. Relax the head. If you're feeling twisty today, you can take your right arm straight out in front. Left arm can thread underneath the right. Turn your head so the left side of your head is on the floor. And breathe. So the left palm is down on the floor, getting a nice stretch in the left shoulder. We'll come back to center. Left hand reaches forward. Right hand threads through underneath. Creep the fingertips out to the side, palms down. Right side of the head comes down. Looking underneath your left arm. Or you can have your head down. Feel deep in the shoulder. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's make our way onto the belly. So you're going to come to the belly. Your hands are going to be by your sides. So
You can start off with the hands by your chest and then walk your hands forward so the forearms and the elbows come down on the floor. So your arms are kind of hugging into your sides. Elbows are down, forearms are down, chest is down. So your forehead is going to stay parallel, your face is staying parallel to the floor. As you inhale, you're going to lift. Pull the shoulders back and feel the muscles in your low back working. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. So you're lifting the chest. Muscles in the back are strong. Face is parallel to the mat. Exhale, lower. Nice and slow here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. You can always add that count if we'd like as we move with the breath. Exhale, lower. This helps keep the mind connected. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower. 3, 2, 1. So just moving with your breath here, nice and smooth. And when you come up on the inhale, really pull the shoulders back and engage the muscles in your low back. When you lower, keep them engaged the whole way down. Inhaling again, really rising up. You don't have to come too high. These muscles are really important to keep strong. Exhale, lower. Just 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last 1. Inhale, lift. And then as you exhale, bring your hands underneath your forehead, elbows out to the side, bend your knees. Completely relax the belly and the back, and you can sway your feet left to right. You can even make circles with the feet. Just want to relax those muscles in the back. They're very small and they fatigue easy, but it's important to keep them strong to protect your back from injury and stress. Okay, we're going to let the tops of the feet come down. Coming into Sphinx pose. This is a very gentle back bend. Your shoulders are over your elbows. Forearms are parallel. Hands are relaxed. A nice way that I like to keep my hands relaxed is to let my finger pads touch each other. So just keeping nice soft space in between the hands. We're going to come up into forearm plank. So you can either just lift the belly, you can lift the belly and the hips, or you can curl the toes under and lift into one straight line. So feel the pose that works for you. Try to relax the shoulders so they're away from the ears. There's space between the shoulder blades, so you're still open through the chest. Your breath is flowing with ease. Face is parallel to the floor. The back of the neck is relaxed. Trying to find that easy breath. If you need to count, you can. You can even count out loud, helping to keep your breath flowing with ease. Talking helps. Anytime you need to come down, you can come down. But thinking about finding that inner strength, it's there. So the belly is drawing in and up. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Your breath is flowing with ease. Take one more nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, knees come down, hips sink back, child's pose. Really stretch the back. Walk your fingertips way out in front. Let your head drop down between your upper arms. Lengthen through your spine. Deep breath. In and out. And then when you're ready, we're going to come up onto hands and knees. We're going to step your right foot forward up between your hands. If you have blocks handy, you can put your hands on blocks. If you don't, you can use the floor. Just maybe tent your hands so that your fingertips are on the floor. And maybe you won't go as deep. That's okay. So you can have your hands on blocks if you have them. The right knee over the right ankle. Your left knee is back behind you. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Inhale, drop the hips. Lift the chest and chin. Exhale, pull the hips back, round the back. Let your right leg go straighter. Inhale, hips drop, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back, right leg goes straighter. One more time, just like that. Inhale, hips drop down, chin lifts. Exhale, hips go back. This time when you inhale, drop the hips. We're going to turn your right toes to 2 o'clock. Roll to the pinky side of your right foot. Keep your left hand where it is. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. It can either lift up, it can reach back. It can come around and rest on your low back. Whatever you'd like here, we're opening up the chest, soft left elbow, deep and heavy in the hips, light in the chest. Arm can be flowing. Maybe you're making circles. The arm can reach forward, up and back. Can reach forward, up and back. One more time like that. Forward, up, and back. We're going to bring that right hand back down. Curl the left toes under. Lift the left knee. The left hand stays where it is. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Strong legs. Pause here and breathe. Nice, easy breath. Pull the right hip in, right thigh in, right knee is strong. If the left knee needs to be down, it can be. Take one more deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, we'll bring the right hand down. Left knee comes down, scoot the right foot back. Left foot steps forward, up between your hands. The right knee is way back. Relax the top of your right foot. Hips are sinking low and deep. Inhale, lift the chin, open the chest. Exhale, hips go back, round the back, drop the head. Inhale, hips forward, lift and open. Exhale, pull back. One more time. Inhale, drop, open. to the hips being forward. We'll turn the left toes to 10 o'clock. Roll to the pinky side. Right hand stays where it is. Left hand can reach up. It can reach back. It can rest at your low back. Or it can move. It can reach up and forward, and then reach up and back. You can reach forward, up and back. Just getting that shoulder to move, really opening up through the chest and hips. Inhale one more time, all the way up and back. You don't have to add the arm if you don't want to. From here, left hand comes back down to the floor. Left toes face forward. We'll curl the right toes under. Lift the right knee. Right hand stays where it is. Strong legs. Really pull this left hip in. Left hand reaches up. And then just breathe here. The right knee can stay down if you need to. Feel super strong in your left hip. Your left arm doesn't even need to be up if it doesn't want to be. You can always just have it on the hip. Beautiful. Take one more nice deep breath in, and then exhale. Let the left hand come down. Right knee comes down. Left knee comes back. Move your blocks forward. Send your feet to the right. Hips come down to the left. Swing your feet around to the front. Gently make your way down onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest. Let's let the feet come down to the floor. Knees are bent, heels are drawn into your seat, palms are down by your sides. Let's take a few deep breaths together here. Inhale, arms reach up and back, hips lift towards the ceiling. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Inhale, arms reach up, hips lift. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Two more, just like that. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. We'll take the feet just a little bit in front and wider so the knees are bent. Feet are about mat width apart. Arms are going to reach away from each other. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, let both legs drop over to the right, head turns to the left. Inhale, legs to center. Exhale, legs left, face turns right. And at your own pace, your inhale brings the legs up, exhale, over. And when you come over, really take the inside knee to press it down so you can get nice and deep into the top of the thigh, the hip flexor, and your back. Inhaling up, exhaling over. Last time, inhale up, exhale over. Inhale, legs come back to center. Let's hug the knees in. Scrunch up your face. So the opposite of what I've been saying the entire practice. Scrunch up your face. Shoulders come up by your ears. Hands are clasped tight. Pointing or flexing the feet tight. Curling the toes. Belly pressing into the thighs. Thighs pressing into the belly. Take a nice breath in. Hold, and then as you exhale, slowly release every muscle in the body. Let your arms go, let let your legs go. Just take a few breaths here. If you're okay staying here for Shavasana, then stay. If there's a different pose that works for you where you need a little extra support under the legs or under the head or a blanket or a sweatshirt, feel free. Otherwise, you can stay right here, feeling any last bit of tension or tightness melting away from the body. Your breath is flowing through the body with ease, relaxing the face, neck, shoulders, relaxing the muscles around the spine and hips and legs. Let the palms of your hands feel relaxed and open. Take in the positive energy that you've created in your own space with your own practice. And let go of any last bit of anxiety, worry, or stress. Just let it go, even if it's just for a little bit. Take in positive energy when you breathe in, and let go of any negativity when you breathe out. In Shavasana, let's take the right hand over your heart, left hand over the right. Remembering that we are all connected. We are all here on this planet with each other. But much more importantly, we're here for each other. Let's take your palms together in front of your heart center to honor your practice and honor each other. Take your time transitioning out of Shavasana. There's no rush. You can stay as long as you'd like. Take your time.